Corey and Evan, what we are celebrating today is the nobility of the choices you are making. It is a nobility that transcends culture, religion, or wealth. In choosing one another, you choose hope over cynicism. You choose love over fear. You embody today hope that defines the greatest part of our humanity. We are celebrating that two great people found one another, have cultivated the very best in one another, and we pray that you will continue to fight to hold on to one another.
Evan, in all the years that I've known Corey, I've never seen her happier than the day she told me about you. My dearest Corey, it has been the greatest privilege to stand by your side through your highest highs and lowest lows over the past 25 years. And tonight is certainly no exception. The best of friendships are not compelled by coincidence or obligation, but fueled by respect and commitment. Thank you for choosing me to be your bibful, and know that I will always choose you.
Evan is truly a dedicated man. He gives 100% of himself to the commitments that he makes. He is always on my side. No questions asked. Okay, actually, some clarifying questions asked. They share a love and respect for each other that is unparalleled. I don't know if they know this, but I've held their relationship as the standard. Evan and Corey, thank you for leaving space in your hearts for me. You two are my home. I love you both.
When thinking about what to say and how to say it, words of advice kept coming to mind. Do what you know best. So, with that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, it is an honor and a privilege to be able to present my work entitled An Evidence-Based Approach to Wedding Vows Between Corey Kelsom and Evan Alacuin. Background. Corey, you are pretty much perfect. From early on in our relationship, I witnessed your never-ending kindness for others, your sacrificing selflessness, and most of all, being the most dedicated person to me than I could have hoped for. These things are great, but what puts the icing on the proverbial cake is the fact that you are the most inherently fashionable person on the planet, one of the most mesmerizing hula dancers I have ever witnessed, and one of the most relentless and talented rappers to have ever existed. Therefore, the aim of my study was to determine the optimal set of vows for such a person.
Evan, you are my ride or die, my partner in crime, except replace crime with rule following, because you are a compulsive rule follower. You complete me the way you complete scenes of Real Housewives, Below Deck Med, 90 Day Fiancé. Every day, you do make the conscious decision to not give up. You constantly put our relation first and make it a point to choose us. So standing here today before our loved ones, I'm making the promise of choosing you as you already do for me.
I vow to love you with the same excitement of the early days of our relationship in Parkside Apartments, but with the depth that can only be achieved with years of being together. I promise to give my never-ending support for you when tough decisions with no easy answers need to be made. I remain committed to accepting you as you, never wanting you to change, but knowing that we're going to change together. I vow to always choose you, as I've been so lucky for you to have chosen me. This I conclude with no need for further study. Thank you.
I vow to pick my clothes up off of the ground at the end of the day, to be able to decide where to get takeout for dinner by your 5th restaurant suggestion, to let you listen to your ridiculous Hawaiian falsetto music in the car every once in a while. I vow to hold grudges against those who wrong you since you are incapable of doing so. I vow to make my home wherever you are, including Pittsburgh, and wherever else our life may take us. I vow to put you first the way you have always done with me, to celebrate your victories and to pick you up when you're down. I'm with you till the end of the line. I know adventure is out there and I can't wait to do all the things together. I love you Avogadro amounts, and I'm so grateful to grow old but remain fabulous while doing so with you.
Aloha is love, and love is aloha. And we're here for Corey and Evan. Evan, you have an immense capacity for patience and stewardship. Ordinary on the outside like Clark Kent, Superman on the inside for everything you do. That's amazing. And I'm proud of Corey and Evan for sacrifice and dedication. What lays ahead of you is the future, and we will meet that future head on with love, healing, and hope. Aloha, aloha, aloha.
Corey, Evan, you are both incredibly accomplished people, but today reminds you that your greatest accomplishments aren't letters behind your name or certificates you'll frame on your walls. Your greatest accomplishments have names and faces. They've traveled thousands of miles to be with you today. Your greatest accomplishments are the incredible people you've inspired to want to take life's journey with you. Today, the two of you revel in the company of family and friends who each come together as different wisps of color to form the tapestry of both your lives. And we are all here today to say firmly and unequivocally that we love you both, that we stand with you both, now and always.